going about to do it. Tonight, we're going to have a $100 cash prize giveaway. So we're giving away $100 tonight at the end of the webinar. I don't think this is going to be over an hour, honestly, because the strategy is quite simple and it's very powerful. And I'm just, a bit under the weather. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk y'all through this, and I'm going to show you step by step how it's done. Real quick, though, how many of you in here are excited to learn how to do a really great blowout for the end of the year? So how you could double, maybe triple your sales here at the very end of the year and just do a big cash grab before January 1st, 2018. Just say me, say yes, say let's go. All right, awesome, very, very cool. All right, so before we get to that, let's talk about a couple of other things. So we know we got our $100 cash prize giveaway. The other thing that we need to talk about is our Profit Power Hour All-Star Student of the Month. Now, we do this every month. We had our last winner. I have not been able to do my interview with him yet because he got chosen during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and then the Christmas sales came in. So it was a pretty crazy time. So we still got to get that interview in. But we're still doing the monthly All-Star Student Program. We have an October and a November winner. We got to choose our December winner, and I've got to get this page updated. But obviously, October and November are massive, massive sales months. And everybody, all of us needed to focus on that. So I have chosen those winners. I have given them their prizes. We will be doing those videos, but we need to choose our December winner. So at the end of this month, I'm going to be choosing our December All-Star Student of the Month. You're going to get a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session with me. You're going to get on my YouTube channel. You're going to get a free ticket to our next Buildson Profit Live conference. And, of course, you're going to get a forever spot on our Student All-Star Wall of Fame. So how many of you in here would be excited to get that one-on-one call with me, would be excited to connect with me and become our next All-Star Student of the Month? Just say yes. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link right here, and it is pphallstars.com. So I'm going to put it in the chat box here on GoToWebinar, okay? So at the end of the webinar, go to that link. Make sure that you fill out the application, okay? Very important. You must fill out the application, and you must have generated at least one sale to qualify, all right? So all you have to do is generate one sale. There's nothing for sale. There's no catch. There's none of that stuff. It's just, I've been able to connect with like PJ, Jamie. I've connected with Chris, given them some great information that they came back to me and said, Adrian, this really helped my business. And I'm just excited to be able to connect with our next group of All-Star students. Just a fun, free program that I'm doing for you guys to give you some more of my time and give you the opportunity to do something that's really fun. So that's pphallstars.com. All right, and we're going to fill up this wall, and it basically we'll have 12 All-Star students by June 2018. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to take these students, these 12 All-Star students, so 1 year's worth of All-Star students, we fill up this wall, and I'm going to do something really special for these All-Star students. So you want to be on this wall. There's more to it than just simply getting these prizes here, which I think have a lot of great value. But you want to make sure that you're one of these members, because there's going to be a lot of special perks through 2018 for my members. And it's just something fun that I can do. Let me take a sip of my drink. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and close this. The next thing is we're going to start talking about how you can double or triple your sales, right? Here over the next 2 weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my drawing board real fast. So let me do that, because we're going to definitely be utilizing a couple of different tools here, all right? And you've got to do this, and you've got to do it right now, or you're going to miss out. I mean, if you do not implement this is why when I sent out my email earlier, I said, listen, you've got to be on this webinar, because if you're not, you're going to miss out on the chance to take advantage of this opportunity. Because right now, a lot of people feel like, sales are dying down, right? Because Christmas is coming. People have stopped Christmas shopping. You still have sales coming in, but you don't have like that Cyber Monday, Black Friday, early December frenzy of buyers coming in. And you know, there's a way to get around that. There's a way to jump over that hurdle. There's a way to really push a massive amount of sales, even on Christmas Day, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about our EOI rush. Now I'm going to explain what that means here in just a second, okay? So what we'll do is we'll call it our EOI rush. Wish they did not update this. Okay. Write this down. EOY rush. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Just say yes. If you see where I wrote down EOY rush, just say yes in the chat box right now. Okay, fantastic. Now, EOY stands for end of the year, right? So end of year rush. And the end of the year rush is where you can really position your Shopify store as a massive sell-off. All right. So you can position everything as kind of like a massive sell-off, and money literally starts flying in. Literally, if you use this strategy properly, you will see sales start to fly in if you use the strategies that I'm going to show you here live on this webinar, okay? So the end of the year rush. And the end of the year rush is, let me just show you. I'm going to draw a little chart for you real fast, okay? So just coming over here, looking at this chart, how can I draw it? Okay, so let's just do it like this. All right, so you've got your sales. So this would be your sales right here. All right, and this would be down here month. So we would just say, you know, October. Then by here we'd say November. Then we would say, you know, December is about right here. Okay. So what we're going to do is actually, you know what? I should change that a little bit. And I'm just going to show you what typically happens with most people. Okay. All right. So December, and then we've got our January sales. All right. And this could just be like, let's just say 1,000. Let me redo that. No, what happened? Just got rid of my chart. This is what happens when they update the apps. It was perfectly fine the way that it was before. All right, so let's just say 1K right here. All right, whatever. This is not a very good square. I had it so much better a second ago. Stupid app. Come on. There we go. This will do. All right, so here's what happens. Around early November, you know, sales might be, let's just put this up here at 20K because that's about where our store average is. All right, so generally what happens is sales are doing okay. And then there's this big spike in November. There's this big spike. And then about mid-December, you see a drop. And then once January hits, it starts to trend back up. Now, what happens is right now, most people's Shopify stores are right here. This is where we're at about right now for most people. You're in that dip where people are not buying as much because they're worried that it's not going to get to their house in time for Christmas, right? So your Christmas shoppers are less likely to pull the trigger, right? That's what's happening right now. But if you use this strategy that I'm going to show you tonight, all right, so this is our basic strategy right here. So we're just going to put right here in green. This is this is what's happening on basic people stores. All right. So this is basic, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a different color here. Let's grab I don't know. Let's do this. Let's see, just to make it a good color that really is different. Let's do orange. Okay. Cool. So now I'm going to show you what our store is doing, okay? So our store followed the same line, all right? So it followed the same line where it's crushing, right? It's crushing. We saw a little dip, all right? So our store saw a little dip. And then what we did is we implemented this new strategy, right? And what happened was our store instantly spiked back up, and we plan on seeing it go up and up and up and every day. So we didn't, as soon as we saw that crash in sales after the holidays, we implemented this new strategy, and this is our end of the year rush. All right, so once you see that dip, right, you've got to hit this strategy that gives you that end of the year rush. This is what you want right here. You want to not experience a decline in sales for more than a couple of days. And when you see that happen, you know it's time to implement this strategy. So I've got a question. How many of you have seen a decline in sales so far? Just say yes if you've seen a decline in sales in this in-between time of December. You've seen that you're not getting as many orders, like the volume isn't there that was there in November and December. Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to have the orange line. You don't want to have the green line. You want to have the orange line. This is where you're able to change and pivot your marketing strategy and really cash in on some sales. All right. It's called the end of the year rush. Now, some of the tools that you're going to be using. All right. So write this down. Tools you use. Okay. Let's get our highlighter. I like to highlight important tools in green. All right, so some of the tools that you're going to be using to really implement this strategy. Number one, the first tool that you're going to use is email marketing, okay? So email marketing is your number one tool that you're going to be using. We're going to go over that in more detail in just a moment. Now, the second tool that you're going to use is going to be your Facebook fan pages. All right, so you need to know what all tools are in your arsenal. So whenever we're looking at implementing a strategy, whenever we're looking at really hitting something hard, we say, okay, what all do we have at our disposal? What are all of the tools that we can use to generate as much traffic as possible, as much buzz as possible? So our Facebook pages. All right, the third thing that you're able to use is, of course, Facebook ads. Now, there's two little pieces of this third tool that you're able to use. Actually, I would say there's three pieces. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do piece number one, piece number two, and piece number three. You need to make sure that you use all three of these, okay? So we're going to, number one, we're going to do cold prospecting. All right, basically, this is targeting with interests. In other words, you're just basically making a regular Facebook ad. You're finding new customers. You're just marketing to everybody, all right? Then you've got your add to carts, all right, and your past visitors. So what I would say is you've got your view contents, and you've got your add to cart audiences. Now, this is a custom audience, okay? So people that have recently visited your website, people that have recently added a product to the cart but did not buy. So up here in red, we're going to say, ooh, let's make that smaller. It's so much easier before. Okay, here we go. Non-buyers, write that down. Non-buyers, okay? So you're hitting your audience of non-buyers, but they do know who you are. They have seen you before, all right? Now, the next thing is, and this is the best part of tool number three, is you have your buyer's audience, all right? You're gonna hit your buyer's audience. Okay, so here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff that we can use here. We've got our email marketing campaigns. We've got our Facebook fan pages. This could be 20 different fan pages that you're managing, all right, that all pump back to your store. You've got your Facebook ads with cold prospecting, your past visitors. You've got your past buyers. So this is like your main three tools that you're going to use, all right? So you're going to use all of these, and you need to do it together, because when you hit, you need to hit it big. So let's write that down over here, okay? So what our goal is to, we'll do this in blue. Okay, so we need to hit big. We need to hit hard. And we need to create buzz. All right, that's what we need to do. Our main goal when we're using these three tools is to hit big, to hit hard, and create a lot of buzz, okay? And when we create buzz, what's going to happen is ultimately this buzz is going to lead to, come on, this buzz is going to lead to profits, okay? And it's going to spike our sales back up, just like it's been doing for our store. All right, so right now it is December the 19th. So we literally have less than 2 weeks left in the year, all right? And the sales are declining. As most of us said already on this webinar, we're experiencing a decline in sales, but not us. Our sales are actually higher right now than they were in November. I want to repeat that. Our sales right now, right this very second, are higher and more profitable than they were in November, because what's happening is a lot of the big stores, a lot of the marketers out there, they've turned off most of their ads. They're not going hard, right? They're not going big. They're not creating buzz because they know that the majority of the market are pulling back. They're not buying as much. But what do you think's happening all year? What do you think's happening in February, March, April, May, June, July, right? What do you think's happening on regular? Right now is like a regular buying day. You're not marketing to gift buyers. You're marketing to actual consumers that are purchasing for themselves right now. So there's a lot of money to be had right now. How many of you in here are still going online and buying stuff, maybe not as gifts, but you're buying stuff for yourself? Say me. Just go ahead and say me. We're still marketers. But see, 99% of the newbies and even average, like medium advertisers, they're pulling back. Like I've been talking to friends and masterminds, and they're like, yeah, we pulled back, we scaled down. We're going to hit it hard January 1st. And I'm like, well, thanks for opening up the market on Facebook for me, because if all of y'all are pulling back, I'm going to go harder. It's kind of like a lot of the successful stock market investors do. When everybody's buying, they don't do much. When everybody starts selling off, right, and the prices are going down in a stock and everybody's panicking, that's when the big guys go in. That's when the big guys go in and they buy everything at a big discount. And that's basically what we're going to do here. Is since traffic is dying off and competition is dying off here at the end of December, because a lot of people are drop shipping from China, a lot of people are worried about Christmas gifts and blah, 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 blah. What we're going to come in and do is we're basically going to get Facebook traffic at a discount and everything else. And we're going to take advantage of this opportunity, and we're going to create our own buzz, because you can do that. You can create your very own buzz without a holiday. All right. Now, this end of the year rush, the idea behind the end of the year rush is a last chance blowout sale. It's like a clearance sale. It's like, okay, guys, this is the end of the year. What we're going to do is we're marking everything down. We're going to mark everything down. I want you to imagine duplicating your Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, but I want you to just rename it end of the year rush. All right. End of the year sale. That's all you're doing. You're taking exactly what you did on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and you're calling it end of the year sale. But what it does is it creates that buzz, right? And you're basically fire selling everything off. So you've got your email marketing, your Facebook fan pages, your Facebook ads. And the other thing that I want to say that you need to use as a tool is your Shopify collections. All right, so we know on our Shopify store that we can create collections, right? So let's jump out over here real fast. We can come over to our Shopify store. Let's come over to Gear Grabber. And you notice up here that we have, sorry, that's a beta app I'm working on. All right, so you know that you have these collections. We got cat lovers, grandparents, wine lovers, firefighters, more. You've got this bar, this navigation bar on Shopify that allows you to create different categories, right? And you'll notice over here how in Gear Grabber, we still have a Black Friday sale. This is like my demo version of Gear Grabber. So we have Black Friday sale. Well, what you want to do is you want to start creating a bar up here, in your navigation bar, your EOI rush. You want to create a collection of stuff that you're giving massive discounts on. But here's the thing. This is what's really cool. I'm going to draw you a photo on our whiteboard again, okay? Because this is really neat, the way you do this. So I'm going to have to get artsy here, and we're going to draw our Shopify store. So here it is. All right, so here's our Shopify. This is like our web browser, okay? And this is going to be like our logo for our store. And then up here, we have our navigation bar. And then down here, we have our products, right? So this is our product. So just like a product. And then over here, we have a product. Our logo up here, whatever. What we want to focus on is this navigation bar, okay? This is where we want to focus our energy for this part of the tool, all right? And what you want to do is you want to create some additional collections. So you're going to have your regular collections up here, but what you want to do is you want to create an additional collection, and maybe you'll do like a, like this is our 50% off collection. All right, so that's a button. And then maybe you have this is our 30% off collection. Now you don't want to go crazy because you want to keep your regular items in the store, in the navigation bar. But what you'll do is you'll have like these two sales. You'll have like your 50% off sale and your 30% off sale, or your 50% off and 25% off, or maybe it's your 30% off and your 15% off. And when this is on the store and it's sticking out at the tip top, people are going to click it. How many of you, when you go shopping and you see some of the biggest retailers online have in their collection bar, sale, clearance, fire sale, 50% off, whatever? How many of you instantly go and click that to see what all of the best deals are? Just say me. Absolutely, you go check it out. Why wouldn't you? It would be absolutely ridiculous not to go check it out, because there might be something in there that you want. Additionally, what you could do is you could have another item over here that says all sale, right? Like all sale items. Now, of course, you'll have more space on your menu bar. I wrote this all a little bit too big because you'd still have like, grandparents. Then you'd have, your dogs collection. Then you'd have your tactical collection. But what you want to do is you want to feature two big percentage off. And then maybe over here on the far right, you have a collection that has stuff that's on sale. So you can jump into your Shopify store. So let's come over here into the main dash. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on products over here on the left-hand side. Okay. So let's do that real fast. I think I need to, something slowing down my browser. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some collections. So we click on collections and you'll see like we have our Black Friday sale collection, whatever. And you really need to decide, what items you want to discount. So I might create something like and you don't have to do 50% off, like your numbers. So you need to be giving a discount that you can afford to give. And what's cool about separating it in collections is then you can really divide your items out. So our 50% off EOI sale, like end of the year sale, or you could just put 50% off sale. Okay, then what you do is you hit save after you manually select your products. All right, now you're going to start adding in products. So, you need to come in and whatever items that you priced appropriately, you come in and you add those items in here, okay? So you got your 50% off sale. So here's our 50% off sale items. I just clicked on some random stuff. All right, so now we have our collection, excuse me, of 50% off sale items. Then what you want to do is you want to go in and you want to create maybe a 30% off. You want to create an EOI sale into the year, like all sale items. So then after you do that, you're going to want to come over to your online store. You're going to want to mess with your navigation menu, and you're going to want to make sure that you put that up there. So right now we have fishing gear, grandparents. We have our main menu, teddy bears, wine lovers. So let's go to main menu. And we're going to get rid of the Black Friday sale. And we're going to change this, and we're going to put in our 50% off sale, okay? And then what you want to make sure that you link it to the correct collection. So we go collections, there it is, boom. All right, Boom. Okay, that should have done it. They actually updated this. So that's the first time I've seen it done like that. So let me make sure that everything changed. Let's see. Okay, so hold on, give me a second. Let me figure out their new way of doing things. Let's see, main menu, come back over your navigation. Then I don't actually even do this anymore. I have my my team do it, but okay, so fishing gear, footer, grandparents, baby, Y lovers. Let me just bump out real fast because it should update that. Okay, so maybe it's this one right here. All right, so let's do our 50% off sale. Collections, 50% off, apply changes. That should do it right there, I believe. It's funny, like when you have a team of people that go in and do stuff for you, that it's actually kind of easy to forget some of this stuff. Okay, so I've actually now semi-forgotten how to come up here and change that. How many of you think that's pretty funny, though? Just say yes, because I haven't done this in a long time. I navigate. I tell people what to do. So I'm not going to spend too much time doing it, coming in and figuring out something super, super mega basic like this, even though now my mind is kind of curious on which one of where in here that am I missing things. Let's see. Maybe I forgot to hit save. Sale, because I'd like to just show you how it pops up there. So collections, 50% off, apply. I think that's what I did. That is where I screwed up. I think I forgot to hit save. Okay, so let's hit refresh. There we go. Okay, that was just me forgetting to hit save. So now we have our 50% off sale items. So now when people click on this up here, it's going to list the items that we're giving. Actually, like we have actually marked these down 50%. Now up here, you might have a 30% off sale. You might change one of these to a all sale items. And it's going to get people to start coming over here and clicking, okay? So that's one way to do it. That's really funny that I've screwed up right there. Okay, so you've got these tools. You've got email marketing, okay? You've got Facebook fan pages, and you've got Facebook ads, and then you've got your Shopify collections. You actually need to set up the Shopify collections first, okay? So I know I listed at number 4, but you need to set this up first. So let's go ahead and let's notate that. So let's say set this up first, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to start driving traffic right there. All right, you're going to start driving traffic here, driving traffic here, driving traffic to these collections. So I did a training on this a while back. And the training is where I showed you how to increase your average order value by going in and sending traffic to the collection pages, which has worked for us like a freaking charm all year long. We're not sending people directly to a sales page. We send them to the collection where they actually have the ability to choose from a lot of different items. So let's go over this. So we'll start out with email marketing, okay? So let me just draw a line here. Okay, so email marketing. The first thing you want to do, the easiest thing to start out with is your email list. So do an end of the year. So we're going to call this a end of the year email promotion, okay? Excuse my sniffing. All right, so you got your end of the year email promotion. That's going to be step 1 after you have all of your promotions set up. Now, right now it's Tuesday. You actually need to start doing this tomorrow, all right? So, like, you really should have started on Monday, okay? You really should have started it yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw your email calendar, okay? So for y'all, considering that we're starting on Tuesday, what you're going to do is email number 1, all right, is going to go out on Wednesday, tomorrow. I would set this up tonight. Let me just get this back at 100%. Okay, so email number 1 is going to go out on Wednesday, all right? And this email needs to have mad urgency to it, okay? So email one needs that mad urgency. So subject lines would be like, man, what? Every single one, they make you choose the size of it. It's really stupid. All right, so your subject might be something like end of year you might even say a specific price, 50% off blowout. All right. So you would write a subject line like that. So it's really eye-catching. Like people are going to say, okay, it's end of the year. It's their blowout sale. I want to go check and see what their discounts are. The biggest retailers, like literally, if you just search around a little bit, you'll see the biggest retailers are going to start doing this. And they're already doing it. I've been watching them do it. All right. So email number 2. All right. Now, email number 2 is going to go out on Friday. All right, now you're going to use the same type of subject line, so you can basically repeat that. Now, sending out on Wednesday, I would send out at about 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern. All right, that's when I send out mine. And on Friday, you want to send it out a little bit of a different time. Maybe you bump it up to like 10 o'clock a.m. EST. So that way you're able to hit your list at a slightly different time. All right, then what you want to do is you want to wait. All right, you've done 2 emails for a blowout, so people know the sale is coming. Okay, but now you have literally like your last week. All right, so you got your Christmas days coming up and everything. So what you want to do is send out email 3 on Monday. All right, now I need to get out my calendar real fast. Let me just make sure I got my days right, because I'm kind of going off the top of my head because I just simply know what to do. Let's do later. Remind me later. Okay, let me check my days here. Okay, so Monday is Christmas Day. That's what I thought. Perfect. All right, so Monday, what you're going to do is you're going to send out an email, and I would send it out at 6 o'clock. I love sending out emails on Christmas Day. It's so crazy. People get cash, right? People get gift cards. People get money as Christmas gifts. Christmas Day is a massive buying day. And so for this one, what you want to do is you want to do your Christmas Day blowout. All right, so it's still the same sale, right? So let's do subject. You can still say like up to 50% off or 30% or whatever the deal is you're giving, but you're giving people a Monday email on Christmas early in the morning, and you're saying Christmas Day blowout sale, okay? So it's still end of the year blowout, Christmas Day blowout. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to pop off another email on Wednesday. Okay, and then you'll do email 5. On Friday again. All right, so you're going to hit them on Wednesday and Friday. So you got Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but you're keeping up the buzz. Listen, you need to hit it big, hit it hard, and create buzz. So your subject lines are going to be extremely important. Your subject lines are going to make or break your email promotions. And what's going to happen is you're going to start to see some money come from this. You'll see even more money come from this. You should see even more money come from this on Christmas Day. This Wednesday one, you'll probably see a little bit. And then Friday, you should see it pick up again with a little bit more money. Now, let me come back over here to my calendar. Okay, Saturday and Sunday are the last days of the year. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to continue to blast emails. Number 6 is going to be on Saturday. Now, this one I would do around 2 o'clock p.m. EST. I do this one in the afternoon. And then your last one email number 7, I would do on Sunday. All right. Now, this is your last day of the year. So this is the one that you should expect to create some serious dough, because this is what's going to be your last chance email. All right. This is the one where you create FOMO. All right. Let me actually write this in a thicker font. This one, you really want to hit hard with some FOMO. How many of you in here do not know what FOMO means? Just say me if you have no clue what FOMO means. All right, you have no clue. It's called fear of missing out. All right, so let me just write that below it. So you've got fear of missing out. So with this email on Sunday, you want to send this one out. I would send out early in the morning, probably about 8 o'clock a.m. EST. All right. And you could even slide a email 8 in. If things are going really well, I would pop off an email 8 at about 6 o'clock p.m. because then everybody else is about to be out partying for the night and stuff. But this one could be like your last chance. And what you really want to do with both of these emails is create that fear of missing out. So you've got 6 hours left. You got 24 hours left. This is your last chance. These are our mega sale items. Tomorrow, these are going back to full price. Tomorrow, the sale ends. Tomorrow, it's 2018, right? So what you want to do is really create that fear of missing out. So your email campaign has lasted between tomorrow to the very last day of 2017. You've got 7 good emails. These emails should be generating really good cash flow for you because you have that opportunity to create the 50% off sales, the 30% off sales. You've got 2 options. You can sit around like 99% of the other marketers that are sitting back, relaxing, saying, oh, it's the holidays. I'm going to do this and I'm going to hang out there and I'm going to wait until everybody's ready to buy again. And you can make little bits of money. Or you can go hard, right? And you can get a massive cash grab for the last week or the last week and a half of 2017 and really close the year out with a massive bang because people are ready to buy. People are going to be getting cash for Christmas. People are going to be bored as anything because stores are going to be closed. People are going to be sitting at home doing nothing. And they're going to get online and they're going to start shopping with the money that they just got for Christmas. And that is why this Monday email right here may very well be your biggest or your second to the biggest. So this email right here could very well be your biggest email on Christmas Day. If this email number 6 is the only one that might beat that one out, okay? Because this is when people know that time is running out. For instance, this always happens when I'm marketing the products that I come out with. Y'all know the other week I released FP Command and I did a 1-week beta opening for it, right? And I did a webinar on it. We had a lot of beta members come in, but then about 24 hours before I closed beta access, literally about 25% or so of the beta testers that came in at the last freaking second because of FOMO. And then we closed it down, right? So you really do close the sale down. Otherwise, people don't believe you anymore. So it's called FOMO, fear of missing out. And people wait till the very last minute. They've seen it. They know that it's there. But at the last chance, the last second they have the opportunity to do it is when a lot of people are going to pull the trigger. Let me ask y'all something. How many of you in here are last minute trigger pullers? You literally wait to the very last second to pull the trigger. I do. I do this all the time. It's actually one of my biggest weaknesses. I try to make myself take fast action on everything, but there's a lot of things when it comes to like just buying stuff online, not like investment opportunities for my business. That's a no-brainer for me. But when I'm consumer purchasing, I'm a last minute buyer. So I miss out on a lot of really good sales online because I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then the last minute, I'll go run to the website and they'll have sold out. I actually did it with some of my wife's Christmas gifts and they were sold out and I got screwed and I lost the gifts. So, you know, it's just what people do. So it's important to understand the consumer mindset, because we are consumers. We have to force ourselves to be marketers. So step one is you're going to use your end of the year promotion for email marketing. Okay, so you got 7 emails, and these emails should seriously pump some cash. Now, if you don't have an email list, all right, so if you do not have an email list, you're going to have to move to your Facebook fan pages and your Facebook ads. All right, so let me just come over here. Let's get this back at 100%. Okay, so I'm just going to draw another line here. Okay, now let's talk about your fan pages. So step number 2, you're going to need to use your fan page strategy. Now this is simple. I don't have to tell you too much to do about this, but what I would do is every single day starting tomorrow. All right, so we're going to say post every single day on all of your fan pages, okay? On all of your pages. And what you need to do is a 1200 by 1200. All right, so a 1200 by 1200 image is a big image like this. Okay, this is a 1200 by 1200 image. And what you need to do is, I would just say, have like our 50% off sale tag at the bottom. And what you really want to do in your image, and I don't have an example because I'm under a guest account when I do these webinars, but you don't want to just show people one item. What you really want to do is you want to have a couple. So like item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5, whatever. So these are different products. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you're doing is you're showing people multiple products. So I just want to write that down. Multiple products in one single image. All right. Link this picture and post. Link this post to your EOY sale collection page. All right. So what you want to do is you want to link that post, right? All right. I'm going to try to draw an arrow back up to it. But this post, you want to link over here to that sales page. Does everybody got that? Just say yes. All right. So what you're going to do every day is you're going to generate probably not a massive amount of traffic, but you're going to, if you have a lot of fan pages and you got fans and you're posting every single day, you post an image that shows of your best niches. It could be tactical stuff, whatever. Dog stuff, tactical stuff, mommy stuff, grandma stuff, jewelry stuff, fashion stuff, watches, bracelets, all in one image. Show people that you have a lot to offer. All right. And then tag at the bottom of it, 50% off sale. Link it to the proper, collection. You're going to drive a lot of traffic and a lot of sales just from that, but it's not going to be the most. All right. So this would be step 2. All right. So that's step 2. Very simple. Now you've got step 3. Now step 3 is your biggest tool, I believe, other than email marketing. Step 3 is going to be using Facebook ads. So let's go over the strategy. So with step 3, what we're really going to do with paid ads, let me just write this down. All right, step 3, you're going to have paid Facebook ads, and you're going to have 3 campaigns. I would personally, and I very rarely say do this, okay? And it's up to you. But considering that it is a time where time is limited, right? You literally have like 11 days. I would say I'm going to give you different tiers of budgets with these campaigns, okay? So we're going to have campaign number 1. All right, this is going to be a similar ad, right? So you're going to have a, let me just see if I can get this circled in green, okay? This type of ad is going to also come down and be a paid ad. So you want the same type of ad. It can either be a 1200 or a 12 by 628. It's up to you, but you want to add that says 50% off sale, end of the year blowout, limited time, ending in X amount of days. You got to get in while supplies is still available, okay? So you need the same type of ad that you're posting on your fan page, but now it's a paid ad, but there's 3 different tiers of how we do this and how you should be doing this as well. So pay very, very close attention. Okay, so this is going to be and I'm just going to do these in colors to make it very easy for you when you're looking at it. So this is going to be cold prospecting. Now, cold prospecting means these are people that don't know who you are. They've never seen you before. You're just using keywords. So, I mean, you're using here like precise keywords. You might even be using look-alike audiences, okay? So these are Facebook audiences that you're using. With this campaign, I'm going to say that you come in and you started out with a $5 per day budget, okay? So campaign number 1, you're going to start out with a $5 per day budget. And this is going to be to cold prospective clients. Now, of course, campaign number 2. I love this. All right, campaign number 2 is going to be to visitors but non-buyers. Okay, so your visitors, but they're non-buyers. So what I mean by that is visitors but non-buyers. And actually, I should just put this in orange. So we'll just say visitors, non-buyers. Well, that just did. I'm just going to erase everything. That was stupid. All right. Oh, this cold has my head screwed up. All right. So we're just going to say our visitors, non-buyers. Okay. So these are visitors, non-buyers. They know who we are. They've been to our website. Basically, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be hitting people that have viewed content, or they have added a product to the cart. So they've done add to cart. All right, these are called custom audiences, okay? So I just want to reference that over here real fast. These are called custom audiences. All right, I have lots of trainings on custom audiences. So these people kind of know who you are. They visited you before, but they didn't buy. Now, why didn't they buy? They didn't buy because they didn't want to spend a bunch of money right then and there, right? They didn't have enough incentive to previously buy, but they were interested. Listen, you don't walk on a car lot unless you want to buy, all right? So if they came to your store, it's because they want to buy something. The only reason that you don't buy is because you don't have a good enough deal presented to you. There's not enough incentive. There's not enough FOMO, fear of missing out. There's not something that gets you to jump over the edge and make the purchase, all right? So what you want to do is for this, I would say you want to start this campaign out with a $15 per day budget. $15 per day budget. Now, can anybody tell me why I would want to start campaign number 2 out, considering that we only have about 11 days for this campaign to run, because you're going to have to shut it off in 2018. Can anybody tell me why I might want to start this campaign out at $15 a day opposed to the cold prospective campaign at $5 a day? Can somebody tell me? Let me see. Okay, it's because I haven't seen anybody give me the right answer just yet. Let's see if I get the right answer. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see who said it. Marcia Scoose. It's because they're a warmer audience. That's why I put them in orange. They know who we are. They probably already found something that they want. And when they see that they can get 50% off or 30% off or 25% off, they missed out on Cyber Monday. They missed out on Black Friday, right? They see that they have a second chance to come back in and grab a sale. Your conversions are going to be higher. So the reason that we're going to do a bigger budget here starting out is because time is mega limited, and you now have a warmer audience, and you expect to have higher conversions. All right. So this one is going to be a way better audience than campaign number 2. Jesus, this is like, so honestly, this is great stuff. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what you should be doing. I'm literally lining it out step by step. This webinar should be like in my Ecom Success Academy course. That's $2,500. I mean, but I can't do that because it's only applicable literally for like 2 weeks out of the year. So you're getting it here free on the Profit Power Hour. All right. So campaign number 3. All right. Now campaign number 3, what you want to hit is your previous buyer's audience. Okay. Now this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this one right here in green, because this one right here is mad money. As a matter of fact, I want you to write that down under this. Just, I want you to write down this one right here should be mad money. Okay, because these are people that have actually purchased from you before. These are buyers. This is the top top tier. It doesn't get any better than this. They buy over and over and over and over again. Every single time I release a campaign to my previous buyer audience in Facebook, it's a custom audience. Okay, so this also is a custom audience. It just works. Like, I have this audience. It may only be a couple thousand people if you're new. It may only be a couple hundred people. For me, it's like close to 200,000 people. And what I do is I just hit them with a sale. So I'm still hitting them with this ad right here. So an ad that says 50% off sale, multiple products in one single image. We can do a 1200 by 1200, so regular Facebook ad, but the wording in it is going to have the FOMO, end of the year sale, ending on December 31st. Get 50% off while it lasts. Products are flying off the shelves. Inventory is getting low in stock. 50% off. End of the year rush fire sale. Okay, these are all hot keys, sizzle keys that create buzz, right? And so what you're going to do is you're going to take campaign number 3. I should just for the sake of when I mail out the notes, campaign number 3 here. What you're going to do is you're going to hit, obviously, your what Facebook would call your purchase audience. Okay. So these are people that have previously purchased something from you in the last 365 days. Now, for this campaign right here, pay very close attention, okay? This campaign right here, I would start this one out at $25 per day budget. $25 per day budget. Now, can somebody tell me why I would start campaign number 3 out at a $25 per day budget? Can somebody give me the answer to that? Why would I start a campaign out that's super limited, that has tons of FOMO, fear of missing out, that's my highest buyer audience, my top tier audience, at a way higher, a 5-time higher budget than a cold prospective campaign? Yes, you're all getting this. I haven't seen anybody answer right, because they know us, they trust us, they purchase from us, they're already a customer, they're a buyer. We know that we can risk more money on this campaign because we should get way better results. Like, what we're looking for here is we are looking for some solid results here. Like I say, mad money, because these are buyers. So let's just take a step back and let's take a look at what we've done. Okay. So, okay, with step number 3 right here, we're creating money. Okay. Step number 3, we're creating money. Actually, let me do it like this. Step number 1, right here. What we're doing is we're creating money. All right. So we're creating a lot of money through email marketing. Step number 2, what we're doing is with free traffic, guess what? We are creating money. All right. We're creating even more money. Step number 3 is a big marketing campaign, and we are creating money. Remember earlier when I told you that we are doubling and tripling our sales with this strategy? It's because I'm using 3 different tools to really generate some serious cash flow. Email marketing is probably going to be your biggest, okay? If you have a list already. Your fan page strategy is going to bring in some sales, hopefully. And your step 3, Facebook campaign, you'll be able to scale those budgets very quickly up to maybe $100 a day if you're generating a profit and sale. Don't do that unless you're actually generating sales. And step number 3 allows you to really hammer new clients, non-buyers, and your previous buyers. So they're getting emails, they're getting Facebook ads, they're seeing free fan page posts. And what you're doing is you're really hammering away saying, this is our end of the year blowout. And this is how I go in and I get rid of that dip, right? As soon as I see that dip start to happen, which I would notice about right there, right? I instantly create my EOI, my end of the year rush. I create these 3 different sales strategies, right? And that's when my sales skyrocket again, okay? And we get that last effort money grab on the last part of the year while everybody else is down here, right? Everybody else is relaxing, saying, oh, well, it's Christmas. Nothing's really going on. Sales aren't going to be good right now. People aren't buying. It's the holiday season. No. People are always buying. As long as there are people alive and people are on the internet, they will be buying. Okay, so you have to remember that, and you can't get lazy, and you have to go hammer, and you got to do it big, and you got to do it hard, and you got to create buzz, like I said over here. And when you do that, you're able to go in when there's little bits of competition and really smash out and crush some big sales if you do it right. All right, so that being said, how many of you in here really like what you learned today and feel like this is a solid strategy, even as sick as crap, my throat's killing me, I've been coughing, I've had a shot in my butt yesterday and it hurts, Decadron shot burned like crazy, but I still came out here. I'm giving you exactly what we're doing in our business, and I just would like to see some feedback. How many of you feel like this was a solid training? I'm sorry if I'm not as energetic as I usually am, and I kind of probably look like crap. But my promise is to you, no matter what is going on, no matter if I'm sick, no matter where I am in the world, no matter, if I'm not feeling well or I'm traveling, or if it's my birthday or Thanksgiving or Christmas, I'm going to be here every Tuesday live on the Profit Power Hour with a fresh new training with solid content to help the newbies, the advanced marketers take their business to the next level. And I believe that if you hit this and you do it over the next couple of days, the next 11 to 12 days, you can really smash out and double or triple your sales. You might find your own little mix in this strategy. My way isn't the only way that works. You might find that your audience responds to different types of emails, but you've got to have that end of the year sale. And you'll see the biggest retailers online are doing this right now. It's going to start happening. Remember what I said. Christmas Day is going to be a big day for sales. It always is. It's baffling how much money that we've made on Christmas Day every single year. So expect sales to increase on Christmas Day if you hammer out a 6 a.m. really early morning, because people wake up early for Christmas, a really early email to your audience with a Christmas Day blowout sale. So it looks like a lot of you in here are super, super stoked about tonight's training. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you enjoyed it. I hope that the audio is good and everything, and my voice, I know it sounds a little different. Sorry. So that being said, what we're going to do now is we're going to give away $100. So I'm going to give away $100 to a completely random winner here live on the Profit Power Hour. And we're going to shut this bad boy down, and then we'll be back next week, same place, same time, live on the Profit Power Hour, which will be the day after Christmas. And I will be right here with another great live training for you. So if you enjoyed tonight's training, what I want you to do is I want you to flood the chat box right now with hashtag crush it. All right. Hashtag crush it if you enjoyed tonight's training. Listen, in the coming weeks, we're going to be giving away another campaign. Yes, I have another big campaign. I'm giving it away. I'm going to give away the picture, the audience, the targeting, everything. We're going to be giving that away. We're going to be doing a massive giveaway of 2018. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's going to be huge. All right. So we're giving away tens of thousands of dollars in 2018 here on the Profit Power Hour. We're going to be talking about chatbots a lot in 2018. And we're going to be talking about where e-commerce is headed with print on demand, with AliExpress, new options, new things that we're gearing up to start selling. We're going to talk more about finding artists and doing customized art on things. So we have a lot of big things coming. I already have a full schedule for Profit Power Hour 2018. I'm stoked about it. And I hope that you are too. It's just going to be an amazing year with more value than I've given in 2016, 2017, put together with massive giveaways and just boat freaking loads of training. And I think it's going to be my students' biggest year yet. So I'm very excited about that. And we have our Profit Power Hour All-Star program. Remember, that's at pphallstars.com. You want to go there, fill out the application, because if you're one of the top 12 Profit Power Hour All-Star students, it's free to enter. It's free to win. All you get is a bunch of free value, tens of thousands of dollars worth of value. If you're a PPH All-Star student, you're going to get something very special at the end of the 12 student drawing. So that's going to be huge. And we just got some massive things coming. I'm telling you, it's going to be big. All right. So our winner for tonight, dun, 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 is going to be, oh, I know this guy. I've landed on him, I think, once before. Pratash Mystery. All right, Pratash, I think you're from the UK, man. So it's so late where you are. So I landed on Pratash's name. So Pratash, you win $100, man. You've been getting on my webinars now for almost 2 years. I'm stoked for you. Everybody, I'm going to be sending out the notes to this tomorrow. Remember, you want to implement this tonight and get ready to hit it hard tomorrow. Don't let a single day go by that you're not implementing this, because this is where the big money comes at the end of the year. This is how you get that one last chance to spike your sales while everybody else is resting in the sleeping. Remember, while you're sleeping, somebody else is out there grinding to get ahead of you. This is your way to keep the hustle up, all right? So that being said, Pratash, you just won. Pratash, to make it easy on me for your PayPal email address, since I know that you followed me on Instagram, Instagram message me, Pratash, your PayPal address so I can PayPal you, okay? Or you can put it in here too. So Pratash, you just won $100, dude. I know you followed me on Instagram and Snapchat. Send me your email address one way. I'll get you the $100. I hope you all enjoyed this training. The end of the year rush sale is where it's at. Get prepared for 2018. I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. We've got massive campaign giveaways. I'm actually going to start building sales pages. Yes, I'm going to build sales pages, have my top funnel designer build sales pages that can plug into your Shopify store, and I'm going to give them to you for free. Yes, I'm not selling them. I'm literally going to give away sales pages for free that are optimized for conversions, for retail items, for specific items, for plus shipping. That's coming in 2018. How many of you would like to get on here and literally be given sales pages that you can copy in 2018? Say yes. All right, that's something we're working on right now, and it's so sick. And I'm going to be able to build these pages and give them to you for free using a software. I don't own the software. It's a cheap monthly fee software that we use, but it's epic, and I'm going to be able to give that to you. I've been working with them on a way to share all of my pages with you next year, so that's going to be huge. I'm so excited about this. DJ Arlen, yes, we always do our Christmas for kids. We always donate to children during Christmas, and we also donate to a bunch of animal shelters as well. So both of those are still happening. We always have our charities that we do during Christmas and always give back. So so exciting to be able to do all that stuff. Pratash, congrats on winning. Everybody else, get started. It's time to hit this hard. If you're using FB Command, you can even go in and use some of the stuff that I taught y'all on our beta boot camp on Saturday for this end of the year rush in the comments and messages. So get prepared for that. Guys, I'm so excited. I'll see you all next week. Thank you all for wishing me better health. I'm sure I'll be better in 2 or 3 days, maybe. I'll certainly be better by next week. I'm not sleeping well and stuff because of the the call thing and everything, but I'm excited to have been here tonight for you. I feel energetic. So I hope I delivered. From the looks of the feedback, you all enjoyed it. I love you all. I love my Profit Power Hour family. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever it is that you celebrate, this time of the year is such an amazing time of the year to give back, to spend time with the people that you love, and to quit focusing on you and start focusing on everybody else, your family, friends, people you don't even know. There's the spirit in the air of giving and helping others, and that's what I love about Christmas. So excited about this time of the year, and I wish you all a ton of success. Hashtag crush it. Once again, I love my PPH fam. I'll see y'all next week, same place, same time, live on the Profit Power Hour, 9 p.m. Tuesday night, the day after Christmas. Good night, y'all.